So tails and we win. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking. Ah! And you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna BM them. We're gonna BM them. We are gonna wait until the last second to do the Eevee bag. That's what we do here. We're toxic. Cinema. Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Mr. Regular. What I do here is I go over ranked content. I bring you decks that I play in high tier Masterball, decks that are working. I talk about the meta. And what I thought I'd talk about today is this Flareon deck that is countering quite a bit. So what happened was Suicune's just taken over, right? So a lot of people started playing Alolan Exeggutor, which I think is pretty good counter, but it's very, very fringe against the Gaz Lords, and which was trying to counter the Suicunes and the Suicunes. And then the Darkrai Giratinas that were also going around. So what deck kind of beat them all? It was this. I run an X speed in mine. I run 2 genetic apexes in mine. Very sure we're going to run into a Suicune. What is the strategy with this deck typically? What is the strategy with against Suicune specifically? Because they're 2 completely different strategies. But yeah guys, I'd rather just jump into some games. What I do here is I do 3 games. If we lose, if we lose. If we win, we win. What's important is we come out, we learn from it, and we get to see what is happening, what people are playing, and how they're playing. And of course, I get to talk about what my thinking is, and how the deck operates. Alright guys, hope you enjoy. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, welcome. This is game 1. Yeah, I was doing really well with this deck last night. I actually got up into a 12 win streak. I posted some games yesterday, but of course I didn't do any commentary. Chase, I really hope that you're playing an Alolan Exeggutor. I'd really like to make this video 3 wins, please. Thank you, Chase. Going first sucks. It's an electric deck, interesting. We do have a Magby. Magby is very important. Against electric decks, it's probably maybe a Raikou, which I've been seeing quite a bit on, which will have an energy advantage, which sucks. But then again, we've got our Eevee. We don't have to drop this Eevee. Like, in fact, I'm going to just retract it. We're going first. If it's an Oricorio, we do run 2. Remember, we run 2 genetic Apex Flareons. This just means that we're just going to have to wait for that Flareon. But what's cool is what we can do that we can't do in other games is we can dump our hand. You cannot do that in a Suicune match. In a Suicune match, you have to really watch what you put down on your bench. Like, sometimes it's actually even best not even to play a Magby. That's how crazy your bench placements need to be. But you can see, like, this is an Oricorio deck. They're obviously very sick of Suicunes. They're trying to counter it. What we're doing is countering the people that are trying to counter the Suicunes. So here we're going to be able to get one more charge off. If we get repelled, it's going to be a little bit frustrating. We do run a Sylveon in our deck. Obviously, that would be nice to pick up. Professor's Research would be nice to pick up. A Sabrina would be nice to pick up. Okay, let's go Research. Okay, there's more Eevees. Okay, this is getting a little bit concerning. So what I'm thinking is maybe I should... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to place my Eevee on Find a Friend. And I'm going to ramp the other one. So that if I get my... so that next turn I can move in. I can start finding a friend. Because they probably don't run Geo in this list. Considering that they have a Pikachu that hits for 150. Okay, they might run Geo. But either way, we've got an Eevee that's ready. We've got an Eevee that's ready to find a friend. They have to commit their energy here and attack my Magby. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep ramping. Well, actually, I'll move my Eevee in, but to find a friend, of course. And of course, if we do find that genetic Apex next turn, we just retreat him out. We've got the Eevee with 2 energy. Alright, let's see what happens here. You have to find a friend. Okay, what do I want to do here? Kinda want to just drop this because I'm pretty nervous about... Okay, what do I want to do? I want to... Okay, there's our Flareon. We've got reds, we've got... As long as they don't play hand rip, we're fine. Chase, it doesn't look good for you, my friend. They don't play Giratina. I know they don't. They're not this deckless. They'll probably play... Interesting. Interesting. So what they don't know is that I have a red. And this plus 120, unless they put a giant cape on... Okay, so this is what has to happen. Okay, so... Wait, not 30. Let's go like this. Let's move this Flareon in. Now I know that they run Geos. That's the one thing I know they run. So what I want to do is I'm going to Eevee back here and heal that Flareon. The trick is with Flareons, you always need to have an energy on them in the backline. Always need to have an energy on them in the backline. Always, 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 always. We don't need to raid or anything like that because this thing just 2-taps absolutely everything. We've got a board set up here that's it's safe. It's pretty safe. They're running a lot of EX, which is strange, but it's fine. They can't really do much because they can either charge up their Pikachu, come in and attack me. Here we can just put in Magby and then retreat. This is why I put down a Magby, because I know they play repel, they play things like that. So I got a free retreat here. So yeah, we've pretty much checkmated this game up. Our board setup is perfect here. We've got energy in our thing here. We killed an Oricorio, dude. What do you... GG. So yeah, I mean, like, it was pretty good. Like, we started off with our Magby. We were able to play our entire board, set up our board state. You got a very good example on how to set up your board state there. But yeah, so that's game number 1. Let's go to game number 2. So you guys can see how, have you noticed that none of the decks are Suicune? None of the decks are Suicune. They're all decks that are trying to counter the decks that are Suicune. And what are we playing? Decks that counter those. If we play against a Suicune, I kind of hope that we play against a Suicune. This guy plays Suicune. I kind of hope that we play against Suicune because I can maybe just talk about how do we play against Suicune with this deck. In short, you have to go fast. Like, you cannot wait. It's a Darkrai Giratina. We do really well against Darkrai Giratinas. Going first sucks though.
A few moments later.
Yeah, this game's over. I concede. But I don't think that was a really good game to kind of demonstrate the power against Darkrai Giratina. So I'm going to play one more. Bonus game for you guys. Okay, so we're playing against the Alolan Exeggutor. Now we're going second, means that I want to place the... what do I want to place? Do I want to find a friend or do I want to start attacking? I think I want to find a friend. We can place all of our Eevees down. We do want to save one spot for our... because we're going second, of course, we're dumping our hand, but we do want to save one spot for a Magby. This deck does run the Exeggutor EX with a cape. It has 190 HP. So it is quite troublesome. But hopefully here we can we go up against the other one, in which case they're going to be an energy behind. If we find a Magby here, we are in business. We are not in business. We're going to have to find a friend. Magby acquired. Next turn, we're going to be able to put 2 energy on a Pokemon. Unless they red card me. That's not a problem. Like, we only lose 1 card, really. We still managed to pick up the Magby. It looks like they are playing the Alolan version because they're going to Growth Spurt. Okay, so this is quite cool. This is why I place a... Actually, I'm just thinking maybe I should find a friend. I think I might need to find a friend here. But I'm going to put down the Magby, but I'm going to find a friend. Because if we find a Flareon, we can still retreat into it. Okay, that's quite a good card for us. We can still retreat into it. We don't have to worry about getting knocked out or our board placements or getting all sorts of different disruption hands. Okay, they don't have the evolution yet. We might be able to win next turn. Okay, they do have the evolution. They still have to flick a coin. Now I'm actually looking for... Okay, no, they do not have to flick a coin. Now I'm actually looking for the non-EX version. Because now if they win another prize points, I mean my EX version, they win the game. But we have not picked up any Flareon, so this is like a problem. We should get some help here with this Sylveon. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Now, I've got a choice. I've made a mistake, because now what they can do is they can repel. They can repel me, and they can will at the same turn. They can repel and will at the same turn. Which means I lose the game. So I actually have to go in with Flareon. Like, I have to. This is so bad, dude. This is so bad. Oh no, we're not gonna have enough time. Holy. So hopefully they don't have another will, or if they flip heads. Like, we had to go in there. So, tails and we win. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking. I don't think it would have changed much. Like, we were coming down to a coin flip. That's pretty annoying, but ideally we would have wanted to get a genetic apex one in and still been able to charge up an EX in the back line. But unfortunately we just did not get those cards. And unfortunately he just flipped heads. Yeah. Anyways, that's game 2. Let's go to game 3. Alright guys, we are jumping into another game. And yeah, basically I just wanted to talk about the matchups, the specific matchups that you're going to find that are popular right now, as in today, this meta, right? So a lot of decks that are playing against other Suicune decks. So Alolan Exeggutor, Raikou, Darkrai Giratinas. We're going to find those decks a lot. Us going first really sucks. Okay, at least we have our Magby. So the way to kind of beat against beat a Suicune is, number 1, to pray. Pray to whatever god, the Pokemon gods, whoever. Do sacrifice. Pray that they don't start off Suicune going second. Pray that they do not get a Greninja up, because the moment they do, that's where you start losing so much momentum. So the other thing that you're going to have to learn to do with this deck is not blow up your bench. So despite me having another Eevee here, I'm just going to put down one Eevee, that's it. Why? Because the more people I put down, the more damage Suicune does. Simple maths. So if he's got 3, he does 80 damage, including weakness. With the ping, that's 100 damage. And if we've got a single bench, it's 120 damage. If we've got 2 people on the bench, it's 140 damage, which is a KO. So, right. Here is the one time that I'm going to say we're going to drop another Pokemon, because they do run repel. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to drop this. I'm going to drop this. I'm dropping everything. Bad. So what we can do here is we Sabrina and we take out their Oricorio right now. Okay? If they're smart, they put their energy on the back one. They are smart. That's really bad for us. Okay, we need the EX, man. We need the EX. Dude, we messed up. Now I hate this that we've dropped so many. So 130. There's 140. Still does, so he does enough damage to KO me here, because I've got a full bench, because I'm a moron. I put down a Magby, so he does 140 damage to me. I need to pick up my genetic my EX Flareon. I need to next turn, like otherwise I'm GG. If he decides to KO my Eevee in the back, which would be... Please give me... Please! Please. If we get the EX, we win. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. EX and we win. EX and we win. EX and we win, dude. Please. Okay, this is the plan. This is the plan. Okay, we retreat here. Put the Eevee in. You do that. You do that. You find a friend. Come on, dude. You can still win. We just need to pick up an EX. We just need to pick up an EX. We've got 2 in our deck. Please, we've got a 1 in 3 chance. Please just don't put down a giant cape and we win. Please. Please can we get the Flareon? Please! Flareon and we win. Please! Come on! Harder cards, one time, please! Come on! You can do it! I manifested! I manifested it. Oh, dude, this is gonna feel good. And you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna BM them. We're gonna BM them. We are gonna wait until the last second to do the Eevee bag. That's what we do here. We're toxic. Cinema. We are so toxic. Because we do 130. What Eevee bag does? Option 1, we can do an extra 10 damage. We can carry this thing. So, textbook on what not to do with this game. If they had a Giant's Cape, we would still lose. Right? So, what you still need to consider is not dumping your bench. We only dumped our bench because he was kind of bricking, or so we thought. And then look at the next hand. Like, the very next... He's got 2 cards left in his deck. Alright, let's show him the Eevee bag and let's win this game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This deck is really, really strong. It is carrying me. We could have won that Alolan Exeggutor game, but we went tails, man. So what can you do? Alright guys, see you guys in the next one. Good luck out there. You know what? I'm gonna even leave this guy a thanks. Let's give him a thanks. Let's be extra toxic. Have a shop ticket, bro. Get out of my game.